Hello, I'm going to be doing a short video on a nuke, quick build nuke. Always looking for scrap wood to make nukes and bee boxes and pieces and parts, and always doing different things. A lot of different style, a lot of different ways to make a nuke. I've been just trying to make it easier and easier for myself, and I've got a little nuke that I've been putting together. I've seen very common. Haven't seen anybody on building one. So I've got some pieces already cut, already measured. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to hold the camera over my pieces, and it's got the sizes and everything. So if you want to build a nuke, basic start, so easy to do. So they're all the same for you, and different ways is just the easiest one that I found so far. And this is how I'm going to be making my nukes from now on. I also use these as swarm traps, and I'll show you that as well. Here we go. So here's my wood. Excuse me. Just got it all cut out. This will be the sides, and there's two of these, and it's marked on there 19 3/4 by 11.5. And I try to do these for easy measurements as well, so there's no 1/4 inch, 1/8 inch, 1/16, all that. So basic sizes, a little more room maybe, but for a nuke and a trap, they're not picky. So these are going to be the side pieces or the end pieces, and two of those, 9.5 by 7.5. This is the bottom, and I pre-cut the hole. I always put a screen over the bottom for weather and for ventilation, and I usually do one in the back of it as well, but mostly for water. I've lost a couple of nukes because of water, and there's nowhere for it to drain. And this will be the lid, and then on the lid there's two of these on each side just to hold the lid in place, and then this is part of the side. This isn't the actual piece, it's just another piece of scrap. These are just the measurements, but I'll show you the nuke in a minute, and it's going to be placed in this area here. So here's the nuke that I build. Okay, so you basically see it, the lid, and then these pieces get on the side, holds it from sliding on and off. Still goes side to side, but wind wise you're not going to have an issue with it. So we'll take the lid off. Basic. I use screws on this one, particular one. Just put it together with some glue, and just want to show you that. And then these are the ends. So there's the end piece, which attaches to the side, to the bottom, and then the other end piece attaches to the bottom as well. And then the sides, just that's how you get squared up. Your side's square, and it goes flush, and then as well as on the bottom. It's all flush, and the bottom piece, everything gets attached to the bottom. And there's the ventilation. Right, and then with that measurement, the frames will sit right on this edge here. And then what I did was, I used to do a lot of different cuts, but just found this is just a lot simpler, a lot easier. What we'll do, the frame just sits in here, and then the cap seals the box off, and then a lid on top, and then there's a little room up top, so there's room all the way around on all four sides and on the bottom. So I'll put the lid back on there. I'll show you that. Goes right on there. Boom. Sits right on there. And then I also have a frame here. I'll show you that. So the frames just go right in there. Right. Oop, shadows. So the frames go in there. So this is a 5-frame nuke. Right, so easy in and out. So they got about a little over 1/2 inch from the top, and then this is a short, not a deep, but a deep has about 1 inch on the bottom of it as well for space. And then also I use this as a swarm catch. And what I've done on the swarm catch, I've tried different things. I tried with frames, without frames. They just don't go in it. Well, they do go in it without the frames, but then you have a mess. So what I've done is some more scrap. Basically I cut it notch it down like it would be a regular frame. How it has the this piece, and then I'll glue a little piece on here. Usually I try to concave it a little bit. That way they build on it. It's almost like a top bar hive is basically how I got the idea for it. And then these just sit in here, and they'll fit 5 in here as well. So, and then I did, usually the first couple I did, I just put those in there solid, and they did not, so the bees could get on top. But I recently do a couple notches in them, and they'll fit 5 across here. And the bees I've caught on these particular frames that I made, I've probably had about 8 swarm catches with these. And I just melted some wax on them just to make them smell like bees, and they draw right in there. No swarm commander or anything like that. I just use the beeswax. Okay, and then also, if you don't want to go to that extreme, everybody's got some old frames. I took this old frame, put a stick in there, glued it in there, and then I just cut the frame off. And instead of having the whole frame in there by itself, I just used this. And I left that in there for the spacing, so that you can put that in there as well, so the bees can get in and out. And that's basically it.